Welcome to another episode of
He said,
She Said with your girl Diella Danielle and
"Young Wayne, what's happening?" There we go. Let's liven it up. I need some energy, man.
need my eyes to look open.
Yeah, because you look a little, you know what I'm saying?
Like I'm drugged up. I don't do drugs. Like I said, I don't, but
No more?
I just feel tired. You said no more.
Yeah.
I don't do drugs.
You don't do drugs?
I puff before, like a while back. But I wasn't, I don't do drugs. Even then, I tried it. I didn't try my first, I guess, hit of Mary J.
Yeah.
Until I was 23.
You know when I had my first beer? 33?
For real?
Yeah.
Dang. My first drink was
No, 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's still beer? But you had alcohol. Well,
yeah, I've had alcohol before.
Yeah.
But beer? Yeah, 30.
My first was Cavassier. My first alcoholic drink.
You know, I'm not a big drinker. Cavassier is not that bad.
No, okay. So when you're like, how old was I? I was in middle school. I was about to go to middle school. And I believe my aunt had some at the house. And that's back when that song Pastor Cavassier was out. And I seen it. So I'm like, oh, Cavassier. She's like, you want to try it? I was like, mm-hmm. So she made a sip of it because she knew I was going to like it. Tastes like rubbing alcohol. I said, I don't want this.
Well, Cavassier.
She wasn't going to let me drink it. But
Cavassier is not that bad.
I have not had it since then. And like I said, I was a child. Wow. And nobody said nothing about grown-ups giving kids stuff. She was trying to teach me a lesson. She gave me a little sip.
Oh man. I got some family members that was definitely trying to get me to loosen up.
Oh,
I guess they viewed me as a tight ass. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't care either.
Yeah. But then I got to the point where I was drinking. My friends were going to have an intervention for me.
You was drinking like that?
I don't think so. I think it was because I was drinking like Everclear.
What the
straight,
what?
Straight Everclear. Because remember when they first said you can't drink Everclear straight, like it's going to come back up.
Why? This is terrible.
I'm just like that person where, like, if you dare me to try it, I was going to try it back then. I'm like, no, I'm going to get it down. So I forced myself to get it down. And then it just got to the point where I would mix it with like lots of, that was my go-to is Everclear, Hawaiian Punch, Everclear, some juice. Like, you're going to put a hole in your kidneys, Danielle. Like, you can't be doing that. So, no, that wasn't why they wanted intervention. Never mind. There was another reason why they wanted an intervention.
Yeah, what the hell was going on? What they want to do an intervention for?
It was some Maury Povich type stuff.
You was trying to have a baby?
Nope. I ain't never been pregnant. I wasn't pregnant. But I thought
that's the only thing that people care about.
I know, I thought, but I wouldn't know who. I'm telling my whole business out here. Guys, my life. Everybody has had their time in these streets. Like before the streets was a thing, we were already in the streets, you know?
Okay.
You were too, Sam. Shut up. You was in the streets way at a younger age before me.
Wait, wait a minute. In the streets, what are we defining?
Meaning like, I don't know, like hooking up or
hooking up. What? Okay, so watch your tone. let's
you said watch your tone.
Hooking up. What do you
well, or like just messing around with people. I was not messing around with people. I had a high school boyfriend. Like I didn't start like even just talking to people, kind of like talking to multiple different people.
Okay.
Not until like my mid-20s and up. I'm just saying I didn't start going out trying to like talk to everybody to my mid-20s. I feel like you probably was doing this back in like high school. Yeah. No.
I just the assumption of it all. You know what I'm saying?
You already know I was a good girl, so
They're usually the worst ones.
that's what they always say. But I was a good girl.
Damn, we've had conversations.
But when I was younger, I was a good girl.
Mama used to say, "Take it down, young man." Anyway,
Anyway,
don't you
I
rush
was
the
good.
ghetto? Don't you rush the ghetto? Are you good now? Is the
Yeah,
real.
I'm fine. What are we talking about?
You said you was a good girl. Are you a good girl now?
No, grown woman. Like I'm a good woman. Like I still follow the rules. I'm scary about stuff. I'm a rule follower. But if we're talking about like just whatever, I'm a grown woman. So
I'm a grown.
yeah.
Ain't that a Beyonce song?
I'm a grown something. I
Yeah,
remember the
I mean
video.
it's something. Yeah, it's something like that, or whatever she
Some
said.
song.
You know what
Some
I'm saying?
song. But
Really, Danielle?
can you hear that?
Yeah, yeah, I can.
My throat be goop. I'm thirsty. Anywho, so this
Jesus.
is super random. I know we on here supposed to be talking, but the video ain't came up yet.
Man, listen. Okay, okay, so I'm learning. So
Okay.
let's
We're
get
talking about
into
a video we shot, guys.
let's get into that because I wanna tell people about how hard it is to like
Okay.
it's difficult. So video editing is difficult. Uh I have just started learning how to use Adobe Pro, and it's very, very difficult. I like there's buttons and stuff and panels and stuff. And I think it would be easier if I use an actual Windows-based laptop or computer, but I'm
Yeah.
not, and I'm using a MacBook Pro. And it is very difficult to learn the ins and outs.
Mm-hmm.
Dragging and dropping certain things is very, very difficult. Also, like creating animations, making sure the audio is correct, making sure that like I uploaded this video like 3 times today and it failed.
Oh. Oh.
So it's like it
Mm-hmm.
sucks. It's hard. Last night I was up like I watched the All-Star game, but I wasn't invested in the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard, man. Like, because then you got to figure out like how some stuff works versus how some doesn't work, like the type of file size, like when you export a video versus when you import a video. So like this video right here, it could be I don't know, 3 gigs. Let's say it's 3 gigs, right? So you
Mm-hmm.
import the information, you make the changes that you need, you export it. Well, if you export it, do you want to export it in 4K? Do you want to export it in
Oh.
do you want to export it in uh 720p at 60 frames a second? Like it's a lot. It's nasty. It sucks. Um, it is very, very difficult. So like right now, like, and I was doing this stuff like late last night, woke up and did this like early this morning. So like
Mm-hmm.
this isn't
Yeah. I mean, I believe it. I've uploaded twice before on my Girl I Got You page. And it took a minute. I didn't really even edit. I'm horrible. I just make videos and upload them. I think you should. Editing is what you should do.
well, see,
I
the
don't.
thing is like, okay, so yeah, like editing, like if you make a mistake, if you don't go in and cut that stuff out, then yeah.
Y'all just gonna get my mistakes. That's how I feel.
No, no. Like the intro to the videos, like
That's great. That's professional. Yes,
that
it's good.
took like that's drone shots. That's learning how to do overlay. That's learning how to sync music and audio, and like
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot. It's a lot, man.
If you
So
want it to be right and legit,
yeah,
I was just throwing a whole video up there, and I never would watch the whole thing. I would just make a video upload it and call it a
You know how many times
day.
I watched a video before I even post it or before I even start? So
That's what people are like. That's what editor people, y'all supposed to do that. I design in my spirit.
I
So
would not consider
therefore,
I'm nowhere near a professional. I'm still in the novice stage, I would say, because a lot of people use like Final Cut and Adobe. I was using Instacart. I mean it's Instacart, InShot, iMovie, which is still like kind of terrible. And like other different types of videos. Like I've done some stuff. Like I think I made a video. I remember a couple years ago, I made a video on my phone. It was like one of the first videos I ever made. And I made it with some app called Magic Video, and it's got like 25,000 views on YouTube. And it's just like a little sizzle trailer about LeBron James. Like,
okay.
that's it. Like, it's nothing special. The only thing I did was I made the video in black and white. That was it. And everything else, there was no like, it's no like special cut scenes, no graphics or anything like that. It's just one clip, another clip, another clip, another clip, another clip, and then it's the length of the song because I really like the song. So
okay, you put it to a song.
Yeah.
That's great. That's good that you're learning, and yes, hopefully by the time y'all see this, you have saw the other videos too, or you might just get them back to back. We'll see.
I'm hoping I'm doing another upload. This time I'm actually, so what I did was, and this is absolutely terrible, I copied it from the laptop. I moved it over to the iPhone so I could free up this computer because I don't want this motherfucker to blow up. Okay. Like I don't want this to blow up. And so I was like, I'm gonna move this over. So I moved it over and I'm uploading it. And like hopefully
will work, and people,
hopefully nothing happens.
When you watch this one and you haven't seen the one before this, you should watch it because Tim keeps saying he thinks this is one of the funniest episodes. We only have now 4. After this would be 4.
I think it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny.
So yeah, make sure you go watch that one.
It is pretty hilarious. 3 has some. It's only funny because I know you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, some of the shit you were saying, I was like, oh, yeah.
Like I said, I think we need to do like a special one.
You want to talk nasty? That's how you.
I don't want to talk. No, let's not do that. I don't want to talk nasty.
Booty holes and stuff.
I don't want to talk nasty.
You don't.
I just want to talk about the real.
Did I not see you over the weekend?
I have questions.
What were you talking about?
Huh?
We was talking. Did we not see each other over the weekend? What did we talk about?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So you was talking about groceries, guys.
You was talking about how I'd be in the bed twerking my legs.
Okay, that too. But I like to ask questions about. I like to ask questions about certain things. I don't think it's being nasty. It's more
we can answer them. We can ask them here. Like it's not.
We could, but some things I'm like, I don't know if I want to share with the world.
Everything. Oh, so you think that putting it behind a paywall is going to stop people from sharing it?
No, it won't.
It's gonna get out regardless.
But so me and my homegirl Megan, we did say we think Tim be at the house practicing how the ladies be. How you do it? I can't even do that.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Like shaking their legs.
All I did was shake my arm like this. And you were saying that's how I be doing my legs. I'll be having my legs up in the air, shaking my legs. That's terrible. Where the hell?
A mosquito bites. Someone's done biting you. Anyway, yeah, maybe one day we'll get explicit. We'll keep it rated R. No, PG-13, rated R. I don't even know. Anyway,
you still see a titty in a PG-13 movie.
But we ain't showing body parts anyway.
I never said that. I'm just saying you're saying we're gonna keep.
I don't know the rules yet with YouTube. I really don't.
It's okay. So rules of YouTube: don't really use anybody's music. If you do, there's ways to get around it. We're not gonna say it because we don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, don't really say anything racist. because you could get flagged for that. There are YouTube guidelines, and they update often. Oh, what else? There's a number of other things, but you can talk explicit. There's people that have like sexual
I guess
education
I ain't
and
seen nothing
stuff.
on.
I've
I ain't seen nothing.
I've seen breast reductions on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I've
Okay.
seen people having surgery and their stomachs are cut open. I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of stuff. So, uh, is this all about? I don't know. You look uninterested.
No, I'm listening. I was just trying to think about what I was gonna say next because we're gonna talk about.
It looked like you trying to figure out what you're gonna eat next.
No, I don't need no more food.
No more dinner? No, nothing else? Damn, that's a terrible
I'm
dinner.
gonna eat some hot fries.
Circus cookies?
Huh?
Circus cookies.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna get some hot fries in a second and a Dr. Pepper.
What? Dang it, why you just can't eat a sandwich?
I don't have sandwich food here.
You ain't got no bread?
I don't keep bread in my house.
Why?
I don't keep like bad. Seriously, I really don't keep bad food in my house. I can't do snacks. If it ain't healthy, it ain't in my house. Because like this bag, the whole thing will be eaten up by tonight.
But you can sit up there and go, like you can call Uber Eats, Favor. They can deliver it to your front door.
Yeah, I have somebody coming by to bring me chips and Dr. Pepper. I have a personal dasher.
Damn. What the fuck,
Anyway.
Man,
if y'all didn't watch last week's episode or the next last episode, not last.
I thought you were supposed to be. I thought it was supposed to be some time apart.
What the? Supposed to be letting the. I'm supposed to be taking a step back, but I'm back.
You supposed to be like trying to clear your mind. You know what I'm saying? And here you are. Can you bring me some boy? Well, young ladies. Sometimes young ladies, y'all be saying the complete opposite. Y'all be like, no, I don't want to do this. But at the same time, it'd be
my heart.
It'd be a whole yes. Y'all be like, no, we don't want to do this anymore. Then a text message 2 hours later. So you think you bring me some chicken nuggets? Nigga, if you don't get out of here with that.
It don't be me though. Seriously, it don't be me. It's the other person that will hit me up and I'll be like,
you full of shit, man.
I'm not.
Damn.
Listen.
This
time around, seriously, this time around, and most of the time, if I say, hey, let me like fall back, I fall back. And the other person contacts me. And for the first 2 days, I'm just like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna like not really give them anything back. But the bad part is I just really like this person. And I thought it was kind of
you're full of shit then, yeah.
Premature of me to just say, oh, take a step back. Cause anyway, we talked about that before. We good. I'm good.
Sure. Ejaculation.
What I wanted to talk about was so apparently T.I. is now doing comedy.
Tomato. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Well, I haven't seen none of his stuff. So I follow a couple comedians and I'd heard about this before.
Who? What kind of comedians? Not no Instagram comedian. We're talking about
No. And these are like they're trying to still kind of break into the game. Like locally, people know them. And I always say this, a lot of these comedians are via All Def and like, but some of them are like on TV shows. So I guess they might be popular.
Like Teddy Ray?
Teddy, but there's
he's been on Comedy
guy.
Central, so I would consider him a legitimate comedian.
He was here
Friday.
There's another guy too. I forgot his name, but he's like on a whole HBO show. So there's a couple people. But anyway, they are saying that they're not mad that he's trying to break into stand-up comedy.
Okay.
But I did see there's just a post now by another comedian. I think he would just say something like he didn't want to go to see him perform. Oh, Godfrey. That man.
Oh shit, Godfrey is saying something?
Oh, Godfrey said something. But so my question is, do you think it's okay, or how do you feel about people that are established in a certain lane jumping over to something else? What are your thoughts about that?
I don't have a problem with anybody doing anything. However,
Would you go see T.I. do stand up?
no,
Why not?
no, nigga.
What if he's funny?
I want to hear your verse to All About the Money. That's what I want to hear. Bring
But what if
Thugger
he's
out.
funny?
I don't care. Be
That's
funny
like
on your
Teddy. What if Teddy
funny on your
goes and
podcast.
raps?
Who?
What if Teddy goes and raps and he's really good at it? Would you listen to his rap music?
Maybe.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't, because a person starts out in one lane and
I'm talking
they're
about
good
T.I. T.I.
Well, let's
Go.
talk about a different person. What if it was Snoop Dogg who wants to be a comedian, or
Snoop Dogg is a comedian.
Eminem?
Have you seen him on
Well,
the
yeah,
NBC
okay, talking about
Sports
Snoop Dogg.
with him and Kevin Hart? That shit.
He's on everything. He was on Law and Order, I believe, too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like, Eminem. What if Eminem want to go do some stand-up comedy?
I wouldn't go see that shit.
I
don't take
people,
Eminem serious unless he's rapping and trolling people.
That's what I'm saying. So you're proving my point. Like, people can't get out of the thought process of what they're good at. Like, you can't let them go do something else and be good at that.
Yeah, there's plenty of people that I think,
but like not support it. She's like, I don't want to see that. I don't care. I don't want to go to dance.
I supported Jamie Foxx when he started acting or singing, because he's a damn good singer.
He been singing though,
but he didn't,
and he can sing.
Right. He didn't just drop everything and be like, I'm gonna be a singer. He sprinkled it throughout his, like, because he's a comedian, okay. Mm-hmm. He sprinkled it out. Like, if you watch the Jamie Foxx show, especially when he was working at Jingles 2000, he was like, he sprinkled that stuff in there. There was the time where the Wedding Day song, where he wrote that song for Fancy, and she was getting married. Like, been 5 years. That's Dirty Mac. That's Dirty Mac. But it was, you gotta do, sometimes you gotta do, get what you gotta do, what you gotta do, get what you
do. Okay, anyway. Wait, so but he was good. That's what I'm saying. He was good at it. So
right. But I'm saying, like, he just didn't just drop this on us out of nowhere. This is I see. This is like,
well, yeah, T.I. I don't think he's ever been funny.
Well, T.I. has been funny in some movies. Like in Ant-Man, what's the movie you don't know? But he was very funny in it. Now, I don't know if that was the script or if that was him, but I want to say, I think it was a little bit of both, if you ask me.
I just let people grow.
He was funny at ATL.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just saying, well, let people grow and do what they want to do.
But that was movie funny. There's a difference between movie funny and comedians.
Right. But my whole point is, it seems like some of the people in the field of comedy are having a problem with him.
Because he's using his popularity to get the big attractions. And like, we know, we went to school with a comedian.
Who?
Bryson.
I don't know him.
You don't know Bryson?
He went to Webb?
No, he went to Lanier. Oh, you didn't go to Lanier.
Go there.
I'm tripping.
Why would I go there?
My bad. Don't do that. Anyway, Bryson Brown is a comedian. He's fucking hilarious. He's on the road.
I know who he is, but I meant like, I don't know him per se.
No, but what I'm saying is that he's funny. He's always been a funny person.
Right.
That has been his thing since I've known him.
But you can be something else. What if Bryson want to go produce movies? Can he not do that and be great at that?
He better be funny.
Okay.
He better be funny.
Anyway, I think
it's a little, I mean, I wouldn't say it's nepotism, because that could be completely wrong, but he's using his fame, and that could make people upset. That's why I was coming to the Bryson thing. Bryson is a fucking grinder. He's like always on the road. He's always. But
I think T.I. will put in the time just as much because he already has a popularity. It's just easy for him to do.
T.I. is bored. He is bored. He's got some.
And so what? When you have the access and time to go try something else out, why not let him be that? People
Go to
just
your
be mad.
podcast because this podcast was good. His
Huh?
podcast was good. He had a podcast.
Oh yeah.
He had
Well,
a
that's when he went
solid.
on there talking about his daughter. Was that the one he talked about his daughter?
Yeah. Oh, that was not a good episode.
That was trash.
That was a
To be
bad one.
honest, after that and some of the his show, whatever, with his family,
Yeah.
he's very misogynist. Is it misogynistic? He's very
You think he's misogynistic? He could be. I don't know.
mhm.
He could be.
And I don't know why Tiny's still with that man.
Because she love her man. She gonna stick beside him.
Yeah, anyway, I don't sometimes I don't want to talk about people no more when I start to realize like they're trash.
Listen,
Like Fabulous is trash. Anybody that puts hands on women.
Fabulous. They do one thing very well. I don't really care what they do outside their life. I hope they don't put their hands on women or whatever the case may be. Or I hope they're not sick fucks, but some of them are. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah.
But their music, T.I. is giving
I
me
haven't heard anything from
listen.
T.I. lately that I care about.
Urban Legend. Listen, Urban Legend.
But yeah, I have the album. Like, yeah, back in
Urban-
but right now, there's nothing.
But that man's catalog is nasty. You
Yeah,
know
but
when
that's
All
back
About the
then.
Money came out?
Oh, that wasn't that long ago.
Give me a year.
Was it like 2017?
2014.
Oh, okay.
That song's 7 years old, 8 years old. And that shit is still like, it's top 2.
That was one of my running songs.
I love that song.
I was in the gym. I run to that song. Well, I used to.
I absolutely love that song. So, yeah, I mean, listen, I want music. That's what I want. That's what I want. Speaking of comedians, this is a great transition. We have seen the footage in the pictures of the Martin 30th anniversary reunion special. And that touches my soul.
Brings you great joy, I know.
Brings me great joy.
Who is that man?
I don't know who the man is. Maybe it's a representative for like
Tommy. That's what I thought. I'm gonna get his brother
like
or somebody.
His brother, maybe even his dad. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, like I cannot wait to see this.
Me too.
I was legitimately sad when Thomas McKelford died.
Me too. He's a good person outside of like Mark. Just seeing, I would follow him and see the things he says and how he is. I was like, oh, he's a good man. I like Tommy.
He has a is it a classical background? I can't remember what it was. But he may have a classical background, if I'm not mistaken. He was in a bunch of theatrical plays. He was in one of my favorite movies of all time, Class Act. You never seen Class Act?
I don't know
play?
Yes. I don't remember.
Where play is Duncan Penderhughes? Or kid is Duncan Penderhughes. He's like the smart kid, and then they make him bad, and then they make the bad kid, like the smart kid. You've never seen.
I don't remember. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
It has Dougie Doug. It has like, you remember Dougie Doug?
When it comes to Black movies, guys,
I
still haven't seen Harlem Nights.
Ooh.
I haven't too. Never seen it. It was like a dual. Back in the day, the DVDs, like at Walmart, you get like 2 or 3 movies on one DVD
for $5.
It's on there, but I never watched it.
Damn. Jesus Christ! Like, what have you? Okay, so let me see. You've seen Life, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen Juice?
Yes, but listen.
I know you've seen Poetic Justice. Everybody loves.
Oh yes.
But
a lot of the Black movies I did not see till like my late 20s, early 30s. Like Waiting to Exhale, I watched that for the first time during the pandemic.
Oh my God.
Don't Be a Menace to Society.
Have you seen Meteor Man?
Is that with the Wayne?
Robert Townsend.
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh my God. Do you know who Robert Townsend is?
Not, I'm bad with actors' names. I don't know.
The Five
Like,
Heartbeats, right?
yes, the Super
Robert Townsend made the Five Heartbeats.
Okay.
He directed it. He also was in it.
Okay.
What's the other
I've seen
one?
like
What's the
I've
show with
seen
Regina Gomez?
I don't know. See, I don't know people's name. Who is that? I
Regina
forgot people. I
Gomez,
don't know. I need
Regina
faces.
Gomez is forever fine. Godly.
But like all the Fridays, I barely saw those. I've only watched them once too. I didn't watch. I didn't like. I told you, you knew. I grew up in a very like church home. We didn't watch that stuff when it was coming out. So I didn't see Friday till like way after the time. And I don't know it enough how people can do lines or they'll say stuff. I'd be like, I don't know what that is.
Yikes.
I know Bye Felicia. That's about it.
Oh man, that's because white folks have taken that and turned it into.
Well, also because I'll have when I twist my hair sometimes, people are like, you like that girl Felicia on Friday. I was like, okay. But there's so many movies like people used to make fun of me because I'm like, I ain't seen that.
Well, anyway, Thomas McKell Ford died. When he passed away, that hurt my feelings very much. Because I want deep inside, I that's what I want. I want a Martin reunion. I'm always wanting one. I know that there was some things that allegedly happened.
Right.
So that's what kind of led me to believe that it's a thing that wouldn't happen. And then a few years before Tommy passed away, or a short time before Tommy passed away, Tashina Arnold and gosh, I can't remember her name. Basically, Pam and Gina met Martin.
Yeah.
And like they were talking about doing a reunion. And it was a picture that they hadn't taken. There was a picture in them being together for the first time in 20 years. Tisha Campbell.
Yeah.
So it was the first time that Tisha Campbell, Tashina Arnold, and Martin Lawrence were all in a picture in the first time in 20 years. That was a big deal for me.
Because something went down right between Tisha and Martin.
Apparently, well, allegedly, because I don't know the ins and outs, and I don't want to put anything on anybody, and I don't know. But apparently, like there was this thing.
Stop. Stop. Sorry. Y'all gonna see the mom in me. You better sit down. Sit down. He's licking his thing.
Let him lick his thing.
Sit down. No, sit down. Because it's out and it's protruding and looks disgusting.
Oh.
Leaking. I'm sorry, that disgusts me the most. I have a little dog, a Maltipoo. He's like 10 pounds.
Okay.
And just imagine a dog
just going to work on himself.
And it looks like a sausage, a pink sausage. And it's just disgusting. It's just out there.
So anyway.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I forgot it was a podcast.
yeah. Anyway, he
like, yeah, you said you don't know what happened, but
I like okay, so apparently the story is that Martin Lawrence and Tisha Campbell was married to Dwayne Martin. Who was also
he was trifling anyway.
Man, that dude right there is crazy. Anyway, trifling. Yeah, he's wild. Apparently, he started to believe like he took that role very serious and like started to bring it kind of outside of them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he was like, kissing on her and feeling on her and making her look comfortable, which that's a big no. Like,
right. She was getting uncomfortable with him.
She was getting uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So apparently some words were exchanged or something happened, and then it was just done. So I want to say probably like halfway through season 4 or maybe the beginning of season 5, like Tisha Campbell filed a restraining order on
Mm-hmm.
Martin Lawrence. And so
Right.
in that entire season 5, which I do not watch, but I will say Tashina Arnold, like she held her own in that season. But yeah, like they weren't in the same. They just
Seems a
weren't. They
lot.
weren't. They weren't in the same scenes. They weren't in the same rooms. Like if Martin would leave and go to the bedroom, she would come into the
I don't know if I
home.
remember that.
Yeah, like she would, like Martin would go into the bedroom. I can't remember, or he would go in the shower or something like that, and then uh Tisha Campbell would come in to the living room, and they would have a conversation from different rooms, or like um something happened, and then Tisha Campbell had to go to like LA or something like that for her job, and like they would have phone
Oh
conversations.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like in the first, I don't know if this is the 4th or the 5th season, but like Tisha Campbell and Martin were on a honeymoon or getting ready to go on a honeymoon, and like you see them, like they get on the ship, but like she's no longer on the ship, or like he gets on the ship and she gets left, or vice versa. One of those two, like something happens to where they're not
Mm-hmm.
seeing. So it's like
That's good writing.
it's great writing because
They had to
that
make
was
it
the
work.
show. That was the show. It got a
Well,
lot
meaning
of
they had to make it work for her,
yeah, they had to make it
or
work for her.
she's gonna be out. So
Talking about on the spot writing, their writers were
yeah,
fantastic. But yeah, I
yeah.
mean, I want to see what they do. I still think that there's something that they can do. I still think that they can incorporate Tommy's, like I told you a couple episodes ago, like I have a whole scenario like of what they could do to
Mm-hmm.
where they could move out of Detroit, or they could not necessarily be in Detroit. They could be in LA or wherever the case, or wherever they want to be, and still have that impact of like Tommy can still be a main focus, at least for a good season, maybe even 2.
He went to work. That's where he went.
No, like I would like
No, I'm just being funny. Like Tommy went to work. He got a job. He got
in
to go to
a
work.
for me, if they said, "Hey, I want you to write this, I want you to write a season out," I would basically make it to where uh Gina and Martin basically moved to LA like
Get
they
a
were
divorce.
supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
They have a kid. Okay, Tommy was their child's godfather, but Tommy passes away. Tommy and Pam, they split up in like season 3 or 4,
Mm-hmm.
but they end up getting back together and getting married. But they never had a kid, and he passes away, and so they can. I feel like what would be a good storyline is convincing Tashina to leave, or Pam to leave Detroit behind and move to LA, and like that the
With
whole,
them?
not necessarily with them, but she,
Oh.
she could, I don't know,
But you're just talking about one follow-up episode?
no, I'm talking about a season. And so
Oh.
they could like deal with the trials, like tribulations of like Tommy's death, how that weighed on Pam, like how that weighs on everybody. Like that I think that's pretty solid.
I think it's been too long to try to bring it back like that.
I think it's perfect.
I think the chemistry will be so different.
I don't think have you seen Tashina and Tashina and
Tashina, yeah, Tisha, they cool. But Martin and Tisha, I don't know if that's gonna be the same vibe. Even Martin and Bad Boys, I felt he was a little off to me.
You know why it was off? Because he was rushed.
He hasn't been acting in a while,
because it was rushed. They rushed that movie. They
rushed it, but also I felt like Will's been continually acting a lot more. Martin hadn't acted probably as much for a little second. So I just felt like it looked like his little what's the word? Not low budget, but amateur on his part. That's how I felt.
I think with the right script, the right writers. Now, I will say this, Martin is a physical comedian. He's a physical comedian.
He can't be physical.
Well, I think listen, I've seen some people that were older and have been out the game get whipped right back into shape. So,
Yeah, he
so
might, but I don't know. I feel like Martin's done.
oh,
Martin Lawrence is done.
okay.
I don't even know. Like, I think now he could just probably do like stand-up comedy or something, but I don't feel like he can do a show.
You don't think he got it?
I don't know. Maybe when I watch this, I'll see. But like you said, Martin was like that younger Martin. I don't know. Maybe he can. We'll see. I don't know.
That's interesting. That I never looked at it. I've always looked at it as I've
I think
seen.
too because I haven't seen him. Like Tisha, she was in My Wife and Kids. I love that
Oh
show.
man, that
Not
was
Tisha.
great.
Yeah, Tisha.
Tisha. Yeah.
Um, and then what?
Tina was in Everybody Hates
I
Chris.
hate Chris.
And
I've
a couple
seen
other shows.
her.
Yeah.
I've seen them more consistently, like do stuff.
Right.
So it
You've
seems
seen
like
them
their
working.
acting. Yeah, their acting is still up. I can see them, but Martin. When Martin stopped, you really didn't see him a lot. You seen him in a couple of movies, but the more of the just consistent funny character Martin, I didn't see that. So maybe that's why it's hard for me to be like, maybe I can't. Maybe I
Bad
can
Boys
see
2
it, but
was
I can't.
hilarious. When Bad Boys 2 when Will started dating his sister, and that was Gabrielle
Yeah, that
Union.
was too was good. I
That
don't want this next Bad Boys. I'm tired. Let's be done.
that
Because
that was
now it's gonna
rushed.
be
That was a rushed movie.
yeah. Regardless, too, I really believe let some stuff go. People stop. It's okay.
Well, they're
But
working on
now
another Bad Boy.
his son is gonna be like a part of
Man,
the
his
next
son was
batch.
trash. Like they could have.
That's I just
First
think
off,
he's like
why did she have to? Why did he have to be like? Why did it? Why the girl have to be a Latina? Because they would live in Miami.
I guess
What happened
I
to
just
Gabrielle Union? Like what?
let it go because now they're gonna do a continuation with the son. I don't care. Let him. I don't want to see it.
That's,
Just like I'm not gonna watch Bel Air. I made up my mind. I'm not gonna watch it.
people was like, "Oh, this was really good." I'm like,
That's cool. Y'all enjoy it for you. I don't want to enjoy it right now. I don't care to watch it, especially on Peacock. I don't want to watch it.
I just don't see Will Smith in that boy.
Oh, well, I think the thing too is they want to break away from obviously what we believe is more of like a drama. We get that. But I also think it's just going along with this. We've seen the black kid.
There was plenty of drama in the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Plenty of
No,
it.
but listen, but what I'm saying is that narrative of an inner city kid maybe going to like a nicer school. We've seen that play out even in what's been coming on that other football show. It was on a
All
CW.
American.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
just feel like that same story. Like I feel like it's actually gonna be kind of like that. Just seeing some hood kid get they're very athletic or they're good. That was that story. Now they get to go in this more white world. We got Bel Air with the Fresh Prince. Like it's just the same type of thing. Like I don't want to see high school drama with no black kid. I'm tired of seeing that.
Yeah.
And then they date a little mixed white girl, little mixed light skinned black girl, and he gonna end up with a white girl. And I don't want to see that.
Oof. Um,
I don't care.
and I mean, to be completely fair, I know it's a long shot, but the only reunion show that has ever happened is Fuller House. And Grace
Wait,
is
the only reunion that's what?
the only reunion show that's come to like fruition, like that's been
Oh,
put out
okay.
there, has been Fuller House and Will and Grace.
Yeah, Will and Grace ain't funny. Will and Grace is good.
I don't like Will and Grace.
I liked what's his face,
Well,
the gay dude,
oh wait, the old gay dude or the young gay dude?
the young gay dude, and then I don't know their names, and then the friend, the lady, the bougie lady that was married to that old white man with the money.
Yeah, I don't know that.
They're funny. Like those two characters were super funny. Other
The
than
only
Will and
white
Grace.
comedy that I like is The Office.
Okay, listen. I'm a Seinfeld girl.
Ugh.
Jerome Seinfeld. I know every episode, kind of like Golden Girls. That's next to it. I
Okay, hold
watched.
on. Okay, Golden Girls is another thing. That's top quality.
That's top notch.
That's-
But so I've heard The Office is kind of like the not newer because it's old, but like it's like a Seinfeld to certain people. I watched episode 1 and I always fall asleep of The Office. I don't like that type of talk to the camera type.
It's
That
a mockumentary. Yeah.
yeah, I don't like that, and it seems like dry humor that I just don't.
No, it's the only reason why I watch it is because I know at least one of those guys. I know a Jim, I know a Pam, I know
Well, yeah, I think I would. People say I would like it. I think too. It takes a couple episodes to get into it. I've heard lots of people talk about it.
There's a specific episode like about fire safety that's really,
okay.
really
I heard there wasn't like a black one, or they're celebrating like a
Black
History Month.
Oh my god!
I heard about that one too.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. That's a real good one.
I might try it again, but episode 1, I always fall asleep every time.
Don't watch episode 1.
I guess I can skip.
Yeah, and Patrice O'Neal is in it. He's a great comic. God rest his soul. Craig.
My mouth is dry.
I can't remember his name. Craig. That's not gonna help it.
I know. I'm gonna get some water in a second. Wow.
You know, chocolate dehydrates you, right?
No.
Damn.
I didn't know that, but I took 2 Benadryl last night. And I think I'm just dried out. I didn't drink enough water. Benadryl soaks like it dries you out.
Yeah.
So if you don't replenish your water.
Yeah, like what? You didn't at least drink at least 64 ounces of water before you took that?
I took it at 12:30 last night.
I have one of these. I carry this around. So I at least have 2 or 3 of these a day before I like start my day. So usually I've made 2 or 3 trips to the refrigerator to fill up before.
I'll drink I try to do a gallon a day.
I get close
right now,
I get close to a gallon.
But now I did that for like 3 days. But now we had our supposed quote unquote almost winter storm. I was getting all the things of water.
Right.
And so I have a bunch of water bottles. So now I'm trying to get rid of them. But I go through about on average 6 of these a day, and they're 16 ounces. So on top of just water I'm drinking, if I'm drinking something else, it's not water, but I'm trying to get the water back in. But now, like I said, I'm probably going to be going to Cancun next month.
Dang.
So I need to get it in.
You getting flued out?
No, I'm going with my homegirl, but when I have a goal in mind.
What's homegirl?
Oh, I'm a workout. I lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks one time? 2.5, 3 weeks.
That's not bad.
I know. So I know I can do it. So I think starting tomorrow, I'm hitting it hard every day until I leave.
Until you leave. Every day.
Every day I'm gonna sweat.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm just gonna put, my birthday is not too far from here.
I know.
About 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks out. And I might do a barbecue.
That's fine. I can still eat food. You can still eat. You just have to, we talked about the whole.
Everything's about moderation. Everything's about moderation.
And save all my calories for that one meal.
Okay.
And not stuff myself to death. I've been doing better with that.
Then you be stuffing yourself.
You know this.
Well, sushi is one thing. Sushi is one thing.
But with food, so I don't take home leftovers. I just eat, give it all to me. I don't want to eat bad when I get home. Let me just be fat here. I don't want to be fat when I get home. So I just eat it all. And my future new man has told me, yeah, don't you gotta eat till you're full? Just eat. Don't eat to stuff yourself. Just eat till you get to the point where you're I'm satisfied.
I'm confused. Your future new man? So have you already proclaiming this?
You gotta claim it.
But you want to break. You was trying to break away. So what is going on? told
Tim,
you.
you gotta know my life. My friends know me by now. They was like, "Dang, yeah, we already know." When you called me and was like, "Are you on a date?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "I
Why?
hear
Who is it?
fun in the
Why?
background." I said, "Fun in the background."
Yeah, it was fun in the background. People was giggling and shit. It
I was eating ice cream. It was a little ice cream place, little ice
was a
cream
date.
date,
Yeah.
little ice cream meet. It was an ice cream meetup. Well, he picked me up, so I don't know.
It was probably feeling on your booty too.
No, he was looking anyway. My booty getting bigger, guys.
You don't want to
Remember
tell
we at the
me.
hookah spot? We're trying to
Throwing it.
Megan had to switch her whole booty, like her whole legs, to make up booty.
Megan said she don't want us name drop it.
She don't know. People don't know who we talking about.
But
Megan,
she knows, so
it's
she
you.
be upset. What?
We love you. You super cool to hang out with.
Yes.
We gonna get her on the show, and we gonna get the other one on the show too. I guess since you name dropping Ashley. Ashley.
I was talking to JD. I said, JD, do you want to come on? He said, nah.
Why?
He said he didn't
What
want
he gonna talk about?
He said he didn't want to start no static.
With what?
I don't know, man. I said, JD, you got.
There's no static to start. As he can see on the episodes, we don't be.
Look, we talking about JD. That may be a Patreon.
But we're not talking about him. Maybe he can come on and tell us about the party lifestyle.
The party lifestyle. What do you think that consists of? What do you think partying consists of?
All the performers that come through, because he works at a really we're talking about someone we know. He works at a really hot spot in Houston, and they have lots of like performers come through. They stay busy, like they look packed all the time. They have like the bottle service, the bottle girls. I mean, it's a consistent like turn up. It looks like. I've never been. I kind of would like to go. Well, on my birthday weekend, when I went up there, Ashley and her friend, they went to camp after we left. After they left me.
Just put everybody business out there.
We didn't say nobody's name.
You just
said cut it out, bleep it out. I don't know.
I can't.
How you can't? How you can't? How can you not?
How you can't? How can you not?
You can bleep it out. You say you be editing, just cut it out.
Oh yeah, I could beep it out. Damn, that means I gotta get this one. Might.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. No, who you talking about?
Oh my god,
I'm gonna just cut that section out. When we said,
but if we cut it out, it's not gonna make sense. So you have to just blur the names out. I'll just edit the names out.
Well, right here, we're just gonna edit some names. Y'all stay tuned for their names in the next show when we have them as guests. There you go.
Oh. So
now you know to cut it out to that part.
Nope.
For this part.
I'm just gonna beep it out. I'm gonna beep them out.
You gotta be on it.
Sometimes I'll be tired, man. Sometimes I don't feel like editing.
That's why you just cut it. You need to cut it. But anyway, we ain't talking about nothing. What were you talking about next?
That's all I have. What you got?
I don't really got nothing else next. I'm sleepy.
Quit eating motherfucking circus cookies. Gonna eat a real meal.
Boy, I have pizza and chips.
You got pizza?
I had pizza and chips.
What kind of pizza you had?
A little flatbread pizza.
Oh,
and pepperoni on it.
Oh, okay. Listen, let me tell you something. Let's talk about the park real quick. The park, there's a lot of stuff they don't do right. But what they do.
Wait, the park?
The park.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff they don't do right. The customer
service, a restaurant, guys.
Their customer service is trash. Their waiting situation is trash. But what they do right is that flatbread pizza and the mimosas, hands down. They ain't never give me.
They have a good BLT too, guys.
I don't really.
When I went, their BLT is so good. It's a triple or double stacked BLT.
Oh,
with cheese, and it's and that bacon is thick and crisp. It's really good. But their mimosas are good. Tim got me drunk one time, so.
I didn't get you drunk.
Yes, you did, because you kept ordering them and you didn't want them, and so I was drinking them. At Old Girl's birthday.
Well, I mean, that was great. I mean, that
you kept ordering. You got some more, but then they were just like they were sitting on the table.
So I tapped out at like 8.
I think I had like 12. I think I had 12. I had lots of alcohol, guys. So one of our other friends and Tim,
there's a lot of birthdays coming up. Are you ready?
They're like, y'all be liking a drink. I can't hang.
Wait. I listen. I'm not really good.
Well, you don't actually. It's a lie. You don't drink really.
I drink Smirnoff.
That's what I'm saying. So you don't drink. But you should not ever be at any establishment from like 10 in the morning to 11 or midnight that same day.
We was at the park from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
For real? That's when we left and went to the other spot.
Then we left and went to the other spot. And then I left and went to Darby.
I left and didn't go there because I could not make it nowhere. But it was like 10, almost 11, about 11, I think, when I left. So
man, that was good times, man.
I can't, my body is not made for that anymore.
Why?
I need to learn how to balance it out, like drink some water, or do something, and then we only ate once. And so for me, eating that one time that morning, brunch, and then drinking all day like that, it's not good.
Yeah, it could get pretty nasty.
Yeah, I'm not a professional drinker like some of you guys.
I don't consider myself a professional. I told you I had my first beer when I was 30.
That don't mean you can't be a professional.
I'm nowhere near professional. Let's talk about who we know that are drinkers. Let's talk about who we know.
We're not gonna talk about my names.
We're not talking about names, but just run them in your head. All the guys you know.
I don't be around them, so I don't know.
You don't have to be around them to know that they drink. Like,
I don't know. I've never really seen them be drinking like that. I have not been around them that long. When's the last time I've been around them that long? It was at her birthday. Her birthday party was like the first time in a long time I've seen all of them. I don't see them. And then even at that time, it was like not even that long. They were there, but then they spread out somewhere. I don't know. You see them way more than I do.
Oh, that was
my dog's thing is still out.
Your what?
My dog's thing is still out.
Damn.
Hasn't went away yet. Snipped? Nope.
That's why.
He's 7.
7 years old?
Yeah.
And you just didn't. You didn't take care of that as a puppy.
No, because at the time my ex, he was like, we thought about breeding him, and then we never did, and so yeah, he has, but he's okay. He'll be all right. What? He'll be okay.
But you was just mad and cussing him out because he was looking.
But even if dogs are snipped, they can still have a hard thing, be erect, right?
How?
Their balls are the only thing that gets snipped, not their thing, right? Can't dogs still have they still have to.
It's time to wrap this up.
It's
time to wrap this up. It's time to wrap this up, Danielle.
It just look nasty. I usually do. I put a blanket over it because I don't want to look at it. It's disgusting.
You put a blanket over your dog?
Yeah, over that bottom part because I don't want to see it.
So is he just like going in and you just?
So usually, if I'm not paying attention to him, sometimes he'll start licking himself, and he'll just doing it. I'm like, no, stop! Like, don't do that because I don't want to see that. This is my thing. When I'm at work, you can do whatever you want to do. Why are you gonna wait till I get home and gotta lick your thing?
All right, guys. Danielle, tell them what your socials is.
So if y'all see this, it's because we taped already, and I said I was going to change my name by the next video.
Oh, she didn't.
We still did Yellow 20.
And she gonna be off tomorrow. And guess what? She ain't gonna be.
You don't be tired though tomorrow. I can't even push your button tomorrow.
And then you gotta quit texting me as if we are freaking coworkers. I've known you for 20 years.
My bad. I just be like
Grand Rising.
I do not say that. I did not say that. I was like, hey, blah, blah, blah.
It's so dry. It's such a dry.
But that's who I just woke up to. And yeah, but anyway.
You just be waking up at that time?
I took Benadryl, two Benadryl pills at like 12 something last night.
Yeah.
I got up late. It was like 10, 9 something.
Almost 11 o'clock.
Oh, I have been up. I had took a shower stuff already, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you can find me on IG at DYella2013 at _GIGY _ girl, I got you. That's where you can find me. And at He Said, She Said.
Yes, you got to get better at that. You can.
I'm gonna get better at it.
At Tim Wayne and at the He Said, She Said podcast episode. We got anything before we head out? Before we get out of here?
Black don't crack.
You heard me?
Still Black History Month.
I mean, yeah, one more time for Black History Month. I think the next time that we'll record, it'll be March. This is the last week of February. So
yep.
The next time we record, it'll be March. So
but it's always Black History Month when you Black.
I mean, we always make history.
Huh?
We always make history.
Yes.
Oh, shout out to the girl, the Olympics, the Winter Olympics young lady. She was the first Black speed skater, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So shout out.
I don't know her name.
The Winter Olympics wrapped up last week.
I didn't watch none of it.
Or over this past weekend. I did watch it because I like to watch curling, and I got chewed out and made fun of for watching curling.
I think it's hilarious. That's what they be doing, a little thing, right? They be sweeping a little floor, right?
At the end of
always don't they be doing that? Don't they do that? Yeah, they be like getting the ice. They be like trying to make the thing go. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's the strategy to that.
So the object of the game is to.
I get the object, but how's their strategy?
If you're melting the ice in front of it to get it
can guide it.
Way. Yeah, you're guiding it certain ways.
Who thought of that? Let me go scrub the ice really fast.
Around in the 17th century.
Oh, shut up. Okay, I ain't got time for that. Okay.
I did my research on the game.
That's great. I don't care though. When you started talking about it, I don't care.
Oh, that's not nice.
I'm sorry. I was like, I don't want to know. I should ask the question. But I don't watch the Winter Olympics. Sometimes I do, but I don't know. I don't know, guys.
I'm trying to fill that void of football, which I'm getting football back in April 16th. So yeah.
I see. All right. I'm a little off today. Everybody thinks my cycle. It's about to start.
You can't blame everything on that.
Oh, I trust him. I don't like when people do that. I'm not blaming. I don't blame everything on it, but this time around, I just feel like I can't figure out life right now.
Why didn't we record today? Why did we record?
Why? We did. We're good. It was a good episode.
If you like, bleh.
No, I'm good. I'm fine. My butt hurts. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm on this stool, but it's plastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think because my lower back is starting to hurt because of my cycle.
Y'all
don't be caring about that, huh?
Your lower back be hurting?
Yeah, that's what the heating pads are for your lower back and for your stomach.
I thought it was for your abdomen. You know,
it could be for your abdomen or your lower back. Like it's just pressure. We can have a whole educational segment on period.
I would rather not. Anyway. Yeah, guys. Thanks for staying with us and
Stop looking at me. I'm pulling my biker shorts up.
Your biker shorts. You in the biker boys club? You wait.
No, I have a little hoodie and a biker shorts on. It was hot today.
Oh, you had your thought outfit on. You got it out there early.
Thought outfit. Anyway, that is our thought outfit. Y'all have a good evening, day, lunch break, whatever.
Thanks for stopping by. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
Be great.